Antichrist. The term Antichrist is a theological concept that has its origins in the Christian tradition, and refers to an individual or entity that is believed to embody or personify evil and opposition to Jesus Christ and the Christian faith. The concept is primarily derived from the New Testament, particularly the books of 1 John and 2 John, where the term is mentioned explicitly, as well as the book of Revelation, which contains numerous allusions to a figure or figures that are often associated with the Antichrist. The term itself is composed of two Greek words, anti, meaning against or in opposition to, and Christos, meaning anointed, which is a reference to Jesus Christ. Throughout history, the concept of the Antichrist has been interpreted and reinterpreted in various ways by theologians, scholars, and religious leaders. While the specific characteristics and actions attributed to the Antichrist may vary depending on the interpretation, the figure is generally understood to be a powerful and deceptive leader who will arise in the end times and lead many people astray from the true faith. The Antichrist is often depicted as a charismatic and persuasive figure who will wield political, economic, and religious power, and who will persecute true believers while promoting a false religion or system of belief. The New Testament provides several passages that are commonly associated with the Antichrist, although the term itself appears only in the letters of John. In 1 John chapter 2:18, the author writes, "Children, it is the last hour, and just as you heard that Antichrist is coming, even now many Antichrists have appeared. From this we know that it is the last hour." This passage suggests that there is not only one Antichrist, but many, and that their appearance is a sign of the end times. In 1 John chapter 2:22, the author further defines the term, stating, "Who is the liar? But the one who denies that Jesus is the Christ. This is the Antichrist, the one who denies the Father and the Son." In 2 John chapter 1:7, the author again refers to the concept of the Antichrist, writing, "For many deceivers have gone out into the world, those who do not acknowledge Jesus Christ as coming in the flesh. This is the deceiver and the Antichrist." These passages suggest that the Antichrist is characterized primarily by a denial of the divinity of Jesus Christ and a rejection of the Christian faith. The Book of Revelation, while not using the term Antichrist explicitly, contains numerous references to a figure or figures that are often associated with the concept. In Revelation chapter 13, the author describes two beasts, one rising from the sea and the other from the earth, which are commonly interpreted as representing the Antichrist and the false prophet, respectively. The first beast is described as having authority over the nations and as leading a worldwide rebellion against God, while the second beast is described as promoting the worship of the first beast and performing deceptive miracles to lead people astray. Throughout Christian history, various individuals and entities have been identified as potential antichrists, often reflecting the fears and anxieties of the time. For example, during the Protestant Reformation, many reformers identified the Pope and the Roman Catholic Church as the Antichrist, while some Catholic theologians labeled Protestant leaders as antichrists. In more recent times, political leaders such as Adolf Hitler, Joseph Stalin, and Saddam Hussein have been labeled as potential antichrists by some Christians, while others have pointed to global organizations or systems, such as the United Nations or the European Union, as potential embodiments of the Antichrist. In addition to its theological significance, the concept of the Antichrist has also played a prominent role in popular culture, particularly in apocalyptic and end-times narratives. Books, films, and television shows have often depicted the rise of the Antichrist and the ensuing struggle between good and evil, usually culminating in the ultimate triumph of good and the defeat of the Antichrist. In conclusion, the concept of the Antichrist is a complex and multifaceted theological idea that has evolved over time, and has been subject to various interpretations and reinterpretations. While the specific characteristics and actions attributed to the Antichrist may vary depending on the interpretation, the figure is generally understood to represent a powerful and deceptive leader who will arise in the end times and lead many people astray from the true faith. As a symbol of evil and opposition to Jesus Christ and the Christian faith, The Antichrist continues to serve as a potent reminder of the ongoing struggle between good and evil and the importance of remaining vigilant in one's faith.